Yo, what's up, what's up? It's Country K,
Yeah, Jay the people.
and you are now experiencing the podcast, playoff edition.
Playoffs. You know what?
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go ahead and get this out here.
Yeah.
The best playoffs of all the sports. The only playoffs that really matter.
Uh-huh.
To be honest with you, like baseball playoffs get live sometimes, but no one cares about baseball. Football playoffs, I mean, yeah, but basketball playoffs is the best playoffs. Just for the simple fact of the length. You know what I'm saying? Alone. And every round is heat. Like, but yeah. Period. Don't at me.
Anyway, yeah. So this episode we doing the Western Conference. We taking the thing from NBA.com.
Yeah.
So we took it just straight from there. We're going from top to bottom from there. So we gonna have the segments showing you our bracket and how we moving along, and we're gonna basically agree. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it, and we're gonna fill it in from there. We ain't gonna say like, oh, this is my pick, this is his pick. We're gonna pretty much try to come to an agreement. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, because I mean it's pretty. We got the similar ideas on this one. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, first teams.
First
Number
seed and
one,
the
number
eighth
8.
seed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
you know, my
Rockets.
squad, Ace Time, you know what I'm saying? Rockets.
Right.
So, versus Minnesota. And I'll let you go ahead and break down what you think of this matchup first, because
I mean, I think the matchup's gonna be crazy, bro. This is gonna be a pretty good playoffs. Like, it's gonna be harder than people expect.
oh
to
yeah,
be.
it's gonna be
like-
a really good playoffs, and
This
this is
is-
gonna show me a lot.
No, I mean this particular matchup here. That's what I mean. Like, this particular matchup gonna be harder than people think. Like, this gonna go 7 for sure.
You know what?
See,
And that's why I say this is gonna show me a lot about my squad, because I've been saying the same things all year. Like, even though I've been talking trash to to who I talk trash to,
Yeah.
I still been needing them to show me something in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been balling, they've been killing, cooking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Team is looking like they on one accord with the coaching and everything. We're looking really good. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is a good matchup, like you said. You know what I'm saying? This is a good matchup. 7 games. You know what I mean? Things is gonna slow down. So it's like, if this is a good series like we expect it to be, you know what I mean, and we come out on top of that, that's gonna show me a lot. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
we don't have to be ready, because look, Jimmy's back for Minnesota. They got Wiggy, Cat. But the thing is, this is my thing with Minnesota.
What's up?
They're gonna have to realize, and Coach Thibodeau's gonna have to realize that they money is with Cat. Cat needs to be like, they need to be feeding Cat. Feeding Cat.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna feed him.
I mean, Cat gets his buckets, but you can't tell me Cat couldn't be averaging 25 a game, 26 a game.
But it's like you still got Andrew Wiggins, who is like,
Yeah.
you don't understand. Like, that man, he that guy too.
He's nice, but be real though. Be real with
He's
me.
that
though.
guy,
No.
bro.
Be real with me though.
He's that guy.
It's Cat, Jimmy, then Wiggins. That's
It's only based on like personalities and what
No.
Cat is the best player on their team, hands
Yes,
down.
yes.
But like when it comes to Jimmy and Andrew Wiggins, it's more of like personalities. Like, Jimmy already been there, he won it. You know what I'm saying? Like Andrew Wiggins probably like Jimmy Butler, like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jimmy Butler was
Before he
kind of
got
like,
stupid nice.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? When he was just being real passive and all that
Like,
when he was in Chicago. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like
So,
if like maybe you're saying if Wiggy were to get that aggressiveness, like Jimmy
Yeah.
got right now, because now Jimmy's at the point to where he's making the teammates around him better.
Yeah.
That's why I say Jimmy's at that number 2 option, because I feel like the ball's in his hands a lot,
Yeah.
especially coming down to that last bucket. They go
No,
to
I
Jimmy.
agree. He
You know-
nice.
You know,
He's nice.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I still do have my feelings that Wiggins is like better than him offensively. And like, his offensive game seems a little bit smoother than me. But at the same time, Jimmy got the lockdown too, though. You know what I mean? So that's why I say Jimmy looks like the all-around better player. That's why I call him number 2.
Yeah.
That's why I say he's the number 2 option. But at the same time, though, it's like Cat need to be eating it. The way they highlight, and I don't want to jump too far up, but the way they highlight AD on New Orleans, I feel like Cat need to be getting highlighted like that a little bit more. You know what I mean? Now they don't have the same pieces around them. Obviously, we'll get into that.
I feel like next year will be more like that because
no,
Cat
I can
only
definitely
been in
see
the league
that.
2 years, and you can see what he's doing now. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's hooping.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they just trying to build chemistry. I think their first goal was to make it to playoffs.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they did that.
Yeah.
So I feel like they
By the
accomplished the
skin,
goal.
boy. OT.
Yeah, but they a defensive team.
They went to OT
They're a
last night.
defensive
but-
team with defensive coach, and they got offensive chips in there that play defense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got Jamal
So-
on the bench.
You know what I mean?
Because just speaking realistically, Cat could give Clint problems. He's
Yeah.
gonna give Clint
Yeah,
problems.
he is.
He's gonna give Clint problems.
I'm more than
Yeah,
thinking about the
but-
bench at that point because you got off the bench with Minnesota, you got D Rose and Jamal Crawford.
Yeah.
Both are still healthy.
Yeah.
Then you got Jane,
And
who's
D-Rose
a
been
backup big
hooping.
man.
Yeah.
He out there, he's still gonna get some buckets. You know what I'm
D-Rose been
saying?
hooping too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't really know the full extent of their team, but I know them three right there alone. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember who else they got on the bench. I know they like go.
I mean, y'all bench is pretty fucking.
Our bench is deep.
explosive,
That's
too.
what I'm like. We
I don't know
got
y'all backup point guard though.
we putting up buckets. It's like we don't even need a backup point guard.
Like Eric Gordon, I guess.
Like we don't need a backup point guard because
they're gonna be
Chris
backup
Paul
point
goes out. Chris Paul goes out. James Harden comes and stays in with the second unit with Eric Gordon and all of them, and he keeps it running. So by the time James Harden comes out, Chris Paul's back in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Give
only
James his
thinking-
bench, his little
yeah,
time. No, give James his little time. You know what I'm saying? But what was you about to say?
No, I was thinking like matchups, because I'm thinking like
I
because
couldn't
it's
even tell
a
you.
longer time you seeing this team. You know what I'm saying? It's more games.
Yeah, that's what
You know
like
what I
I
mean?
couldn't
So,
even tell you, low key.
Matchup wise, y'all would have to put fucking goddamn Eric Gordon at the point for the backups. You have to.
I can see that, but that probably
You know
is
what I'm
because
saying?
just
Then
because they're such a
Gerald
run
and
and
Joe
gun.
like struggle to 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all 4-man would have to be, I don't know your fucking rest of your players. Luke Mbamute, but he hurt. He supposed to be missing his
Man,
round.
he supposed to miss his first round. That's
Yeah,
gonna hurt
so-
us, low key. I was low key hurt to see that.
Yeah.
I was low key hurt to see that,
Yeah.
man, because I don't know where he got it from. I don't know where he got it from. He pulled it
Yeah.
out. He pulled it out some miraculous bag. But Luke Mbamute didn't develop a jumper, cause he be out there banging
Probably working out with
threes.
Chris Paul.
He be out there banging threes. Like they shooting coach got to be crazy. Cause
Yeah.
Luke and Mbamute be out there banging threes. Now I was low key hurt to see him go down and see he missed a whole first round. I'm like, that's rough. That's rough. But I'll be honest with you. Jimmy just went off last night against Denver in that OT game.
Yeah.
But they needed to go to OT though to get past Denver. So I don't know what Jimmy might. I don't know what level of Jimmy we seeing just yet. You know what I'm saying in this first round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And this is Cat and Wiggy's first time to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying. We gotta see how they gonna be able to step it up. Jeff Teague done been to the playoffs. You know he got playoff.
Atlanta.
Yeah, he got playoff time. So we're gonna see how they step it up. But I feel like Chris Paul and James Harden both are at the point to where they like if they don't feel like they're proving people wrong about their playoff record. You know what I'm saying? They've been the best team in the league this year, only team to win 60 games. If they don't have that chip on their shoulder to be like we serving in these playoffs, we finna show people that we can make past the second round. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
the
what it
best
is.
team in the league. We the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have that on their back. Like we the
No.
best team in the league.
Nobody's gonna give y'all credit till y'all make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's the only
Nobody's gonna give y'all credit, especially Chris Paul. Ain't nobody gonna give him credit.
thing. Yeah.
He's still the Western Conference virgin. Western Conference Finals virgin.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
he didn't went to the Western Conference. He didn't went to the Western
He went to the
Conference.
chip.
James did go to the chip, but he was be gone. Like he wasn't
I mean, he had that.
He wasn't at the chip too.
Fuck you mean? He talking about? No, he had that. Master lock. Slide that shit to the side.
Man.
Put it on him. That was go Russell and go KD. Slide their ass to the side. Serge Ibaka was out there serving though. I can't say nothing. You were giving Chris Bosh buckets. That game, no, bro. Game 6, Serge Ibaka went 11 for 11, bro. He was out there
Yeah.
serving.
Yeah, but
That's why I say like Serge
didn't matter,
Ibaka
though.
ready. Like people don't, they say he falling off, but I'm like it's like that when people get injuries, bro. You know what I'm saying? People get injuries, you're gonna have to deal with that. You know what I
Okay,
mean? You gotta
okay.
deal with injuries.
I hear you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll get into Surge. We'll get into
But
Surge.
he in the East, so we'll get to that.
We'll get into Surge. Okay. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that the Wolves just gonna beat the Rockets right now.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's going 7. I mean, I still had y'all coming out. But it's gonna go 7. Like it's gonna be real tough, and that might make y'all tired.
I can see
and
it
if y'all
going
play
6.
rush them, y'all might lose.
I can see it going 6. No.
If y'all go 7, y'all gonna lose.
No.
If rush them, 4-1 them, or fucking.
They not finna 4-1 the Utah.
If they
anyway.
4-1 them or fucking 3-2 them, 4-2 them,
I don't
and y'all
even
go
know.
7, it's a wrap, bro.
Right.
Y'all gonna be too tired. Chris Paul ain't that same guy. He need them rest. He need that rest, bro.
Nah. He does need the rest, but they gonna give him the rest. They getting 2 days off between games and stuff now. Like they're not playing every other night.
True.
These is NBA players. They getting 2 days off every other game. Everybody's banged up. I'm gonna say this when we talk about that matchup, but I'm gonna say it now too. OKC need Roberson to play us. They didn't need Roberson to play the Warriors. They need Roberson to play us.
We'll get to that. But like, hold on. So we agreeing Rockets, T-Wolves.
Rockets, yeah.
Rockets for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I can see it going
you,
6, to be honest. That's why I let you go, because I can see it going 6. I can see it going 6, to be honest with you. I can see it going to Minnesota pulling one off because them boys just might not be ready collectively. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They might not be ready collectively. Taj, Jeff, and Jimmy, the ones that got playoff experience like that, and Jamal,
And D-Rose.
and D-Rose too. But we know who. Well, we already said who we need to play though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We might be surprised. I think we'll be pleasantly surprised by Wiggy. To be honest with you, I think Wiggy will get his solid numbers, but they gonna need more than that though, because they need to stop James. You talking about somebody gonna be tired? Who's guarding James? They're coming off of injury, Jimmy Butler.
Andrew Wiggins maybe. To Jimmy Butler be like, I'm gonna take him in the fourth quarter. Like that's probably go 3 quarters Andrew Wiggins.
That's gonna be a
fourth quarter Jimmy Butler.
That's gonna be a long 7 games for him, regardless.
Still, but if they doing it that rotation like that, like that's less wear and tear on, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy, because he probably gonna have to guard Paul George if they make it to the next round. I'm just saying hypothetically, if they made it to the next round, he was there to go Paul George. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or Donovan Mitchell,
No.
depending on which one made it. But
Houston.
all right.
Houston. You already
So
know.
moving on. Hey,
That next matchup, OKC and Utah, and I'm actually very excited about this matchup, to be honest.
yeah.
Not for like we already know Utah. Basically, they riding Donovan Mitchell low key. They got pieces, you know what I'm saying. But they're a team of misfits on the under.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know the names, but only because of how the team has been looking this year. Like I was so surprised by Joe Ingles. I was like, who is this 40-year-old white man out here busting these threes?
You sleep.
I was stupid sleep.
You been sleep.
I was like, I've been sleep.
Last year he was burning the
I
Warriors.
was asleep last year
burning
too.
the
I was
Warriors,
like, who
boy,
is this
playoffs.
40-year-old white man out here hooping, pumping
he-
a cast with the lefty
He do
too?
look like somebody stepped daddy
Oh
out
my
there on the floor.
gosh, he looked like he got about 3-step kids. Like
Mm-hmm.
he looked like he used to work in Wall Street or something. Like something that was just hard on his life. Like and now he just losing and he trying to hang on.
He look
You
like
know
he's
what
from
I'm
the
saying?
Midwest working at a oil refinery.
Bruh, he looked like he used to just hoop in all the men's leagues.
You know
Like
what I'm
that's how he
saying?
stayed. That's how he stayed fit. But he just happened to be 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
With a
He's-
trigger.
With a trigger.
My God.
So I like him. Like because I like him for the fact that I was sleep on him. You know what I'm saying? I like him for the fact that I was sleep on him. I'm really
I said
watching
the
like
Jazz was straight. Donovan Mitchell had to come in. He had to be like
that was a great pickup on their part.
I ain't gonna say a remembrance of Gordon Hayward, but he had to be like Gordon Hayward. He had to be Gordon Hayward-esque. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he had to come to be that person that could do everything for the squad. You know what I'm saying? Come and do everything for the squad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and he's doing that, and he's in a great position. Like Rubio's in a great position playing with him because he can play off the ball. And
Jay
Rubio can-
Crowder over there locking shit up.
like 3 and D, like.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, all the players from that Cavs straight that they let go, I feel like are looking like what they were looking like before they went to the Cavs, essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if the Cavs would have traded D-Rose straight to the Timberwolves, that would have probably been better for the Cavs. They could have got like a second rounder or some shit,
Yeah.
like they did for D-Wade.
yeah.
Fucking just exerted all. I mean, exhausted all our damn trades.
But there's no way, realistically, there's no way Russell is finna lose in the first round. He's not finna let that happen.
I feel that.
You see, he just averaged that triple double consecutive. First player to do that back to back
I feel
years.
it. He did his thing.
That's crazy.
He did his thing.
That's crazy. That's still not gonna get him the MVP. Sorry about it.
I mean, you know how I feel. You know how I feel about this. Like y'all heard episode 1. how I felt about this. So it's like, man, I feel like Melo should have did more. He ain't really pan out this season how he should have. But it happens.
See,
It's a transition.
I don't know how they
honestly.
messed around and lucked up to the 4th seed because they was looking at they was at the bottom like Melo wasn't even
switched
moving like that.
Yeah, he switched his game, bro. Like it was more like a threat on the floor.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I was saying like back in the day, like that's how Draymond was really getting buckets in the first round Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Before KD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, when they won the chip. Like
Yeah.
Draymond was getting his buckets because of the threat of Clay, the threat of Steph. Like it's kind of the same thing now, but it's like nigga, we know like you getting buckets now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna strong man your way to get buckets. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna get like free corner threes.
Yeah, free open threes.
You know what I'm
Open
saying?
threes or a whole lane to the bucket. But
But you gonna strong man your way in the paint. But whatever.
Yeah, but nah, there's no way Russell finna let that go down. I know Paul George is gonna hoop. I know Paul George is gonna play. I don't expect for Paul George to be ghost out there.
I hope Syracuse Melo jump out sometime this playoffs.
Syracuse Melo.
The killer getting buckets. I don't think he gonna play like
I don't
as
even know.
athletic.
I was about to say I don't even know if Melo got that in him no more.
I feel like
Melo
I'm
been
talking
low-key
about the
getting
mentality.
bungy. You see, he wanna put somebody's stuff off the glass the other night too.
Yep, I'm talking
I
about the
was
scoring
like,
factor.
whoa,
I
Melo.
want to see the Thunder get a gang of fucking points on somebody.
You know, but they gonna do that. They gonna
You know
do
what
that.
I'm
Melo
saying?
is gonna turn it on. He's gonna be hot one game for sure. He's
Yeah.
gonna come out with a 30,
And
like a
all of them,
solid
like,
30
just
piece.
Click like a motherfucker, and they all just get
oh yeah,
buckets.
they gonna bust in one of them games for
Yeah.
sure. Like
That's what I wanna see.
They gonna bust in one of them games for sure. Like where Utah just got no answer for him.
Yeah.
And that's why I say low key OKC is gonna come out on top because I don't see Utah blowing them out like that. I think OKC might got a blowout or two in them for Utah. I don't think Utah got one of those for OKC. So with that, to get their W's, it's gonna be coming down to the wire games, like, you know what I'm saying, real playoff type games.
Yeah.
If OKC could get a game or two on the blowout, they're gonna be able to snag 2 more on some close games as well. Like I can see that going 6 games. I can see it going 7 almost if OKC underestimate Utah on one of them games. You know what I'm saying? If they mess around and do something silly like let one go at home, that's gonna kill them. If they let go one at home early in the first 4 games, it's going 7 low key. Or if they lose that 5th game, you know what I mean? Because so that's gonna go 7. But I can see that series going 6. Really, just because I think OKC got a blowout in them for Utah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
just off they
I'm
riding on
picking
a
the Thunder
rookie.
anyway, but
Oh yeah,
I'm saying.
we picking the Thunder because they riding a rookie. He with no playoff experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I still think Donovan's gonna. I think he's gonna be able to step up to that plate though. I don't think he's gonna dwindle or nothing like that. But still though, I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening.
So next matchup, Blazers and Pelicans, bro.
Great
Man,
matchup.
Dame Dollar over the
Great
AD.
matchup.
Ooh, that's gonna
That's
be
a
a good
great
one.
matchup.
That's gonna be a good
That's
one.
a great matchup.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the problem with this matchup is? This is going
What's that?
7 games.
Think so?
I think so.
Why?
I think this is going 7 games.
Please explain this to me.
Both of these teams have been playing. They've been hooping.
Yeah.
Like Dame has been looking like, and y'all didn't, and you heard this here first. Dame has been looking like the best point guard in the league this year. Dame has been playing like the best point guard in the league this
Like
year.
overall point guard.
Overall point guard. Now
Yeah.
at the same time, there's been some injuries to key point guards. Kyrie, John Wall was hurt. Steph been hurt. You know what I'm saying? There's been injuries, but Dame has been hooping like the best point guard in the league. Like only person I could say up there with him is Kemba. You know what I'm saying? As far as point
Chris
guard.
Paul?
Chris Paul's been hooping. Chris Paul's been hurt too, though. You know what I'm saying? But Chris Paul has been hooping, though. Chris Paul has been hooping. He has been playing, but it's like I knew Chris Paul had those in him, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about Dame. I don't know Dame to be hurt at all this season. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think
I don't know Dame to be hurt this season. And Chris Paul ain't got no 50 pieces in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I say this game is gonna be so crazy because it's like Dame's gonna hoop, CJ's gonna hoop. They got no answer for AD. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the rest of the Pelicans have been hooping. They figured out a way. They figured out a way to gel. You know what I'm saying? To play around AD to highlight AD so much, like I was saying, to really highlight him and play off him and play around him and use him and his asset and what like the threat that he is to get themselves buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just crazy. They didn't figure out the spacing. You know what I mean? They out there shooting. They got Rondo out there serving up everybody. They got Drew Holiday and really his honestly better position as kind of like a two guard, a 1-2 guard, low key.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could play off the ball or bring it up. You know what I mean? Like they really got Drew Holiday in the ideal position as well. That's why Drew has been looking crazy, low key, getting buckets. Honestly, he ain't had that pressure on him to run the whole floor and everybody get everybody involved.
Yeah.
They got Rondo for that, and Rondo's not gonna get his own buckets like that. He will, he can, but they gonna be sleeper buckets. You know what I mean? Like, so Drew is in a really ideal position. That's why they played Rondo, Etuan Moore, and Drew Holiday. Like those are all guards. Like those are their three. You know what I'm saying? Like. And then Etuan Moore's a shooter, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm talking about trigger. So it's like with the way AD is playing, and getting the threat that he is, Rondo the type of player he is, type of player Drew is, type of player Etuan is, they got a real good gel going with them right now. That's why they've been, even without DeMarcus, they've been hooping. Imagine DeMarcus.
DeMarcus, they probably higher up.
Yeah,
They probably took that fourth.
They probably be that third seed low key. I think everybody would be. I think they might have pushed everybody down one. You know what I'm saying? Like or swapped it. You know what I'm saying? They go to that third. Portland go to 4. OKC go to 5. Utah go to 6.
And the Spurs will go where?
The Spurs still be the 7th. You know, just swap. That's just one swap. Because it was only a couple games apart. All of those teams right there. They was really only a couple games apart. And DeMarcus there for the whole season would have got them those games to be solid third. Not to eclipse the Warriors, but solid third.
I can feel it. I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
And so it's like with that, it's hard for me to pick Portland. I'm going off the strength of Dame and CJ hooping. You know what I'm saying? That's the strength we right now.
They got big boy Nurkic.
He's been balling too.
And they got
surprised
a decent bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They bench stronger than the Pelicans bench. Because once you get that starting five out, like, what big man finna dominate like AD? They still got, I feel like, don't they still got Plumlee over there?
Miles Plumlee?
Yeah.
No, he's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I could give you that. I could give you Portland's bench. They've all been steadily progressing.
See, I was definitely wrong by one person, but
yeah, they've all been steadily progressing.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then Dame. But that's what I'm saying. Dame and CJ have low key elevated their game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've elevated their game. So that's why I say this is going 7 games. This series is going 7 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would almost guarantee it.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? And that's why I say, I don't know. I think Rondo's leadership and his veteran stuff can kind of give the New Orleans that push in the playoffs as well.
But you think with his age, you think he can fuck with these younger niggas, like guarding them? That's gonna be the deciding factor, like.
But like I said though, they got 2 other guards out there as well. You know what I'm saying? Like they could put Rondo on one like on the 3, cause he's stronger. One of the 3s that don't shoot as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That is gonna be a tough matchup probably for 7 games. You're right. But it's like, and you know most teams now are switching everything anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
But that 3 is Evan Turner.
No. Wait, the 3 is Evan Turner. You're right. I can see Rondo guarding Evan Turner. He long.
Evan Turner just taller than him. He's gonna try to post him up.
Exactly. Only that's all he got. Cause his jump, his outside game.
That's gonna work. That's gonna work for a while. Especially with Rondo, he might get fouls because he's gonna try to steal the ball.
Man, it's gonna be.
He's gonna be successful, but he's gonna get fouls too.
It's gonna be help. AD's gonna have to help off. You know, he's gonna have to help off. I'm really upset that we're gonna have to wait another year to see DeMarcus on the squad, like for a playoff run. Like if he stays, hopefully he stays. I don't see why he wouldn't. Like they'd have made it to the playoffs without him, and it's like you're gonna be better with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's tough. So what you thinking? Pelicans or Portland?
I don't know, bro. I'm taking Dame, bro.
You gonna take Dame? I feel
just based on the way he's been playing, and I feel like neither one of them, Drew Holiday nor Rondo, can guard him. And I feel like his play alone can like push them over the top. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like him and AD might cancel each other out, but then it's like if they cancel each other out, who's gonna stop? Who's gonna match up with CJ McCollum's production?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't got that to match up with him. And then Evan Turner, like I don't really like him like that, but he gets buckets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he also he's the other point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm taking Portland, bro.
You know, and I could believe that just off the. I could see the team. I could see the Pelicans kind of taking the L early on the strength of that. They know that they don't got DeMarcus. You know what I'm saying? When it gets tough,
And they be comfortable with it.
you know what I'm saying? And they be comfortable with it. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I can see Dame just playing like I'm trying to see the Warriors.
I'm trying to get to the Western Conference Finals. That's how you gonna be playing.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like,
You're
I'm
right.
trying to beat them and keep going.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, boy. Yeah, okay. I could rock with that. I could rock
You know
with
what I'm
Portland. I could rock with Portland on that. They play
And
that.
then a semi healthy Steph, he ain't gonna be able to stop boy. And then even if he guards CJ McCollum, he ain't gonna be stopping him. So Steph gonna be a defensive liability. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the other game. You know what I'm saying? JaVale gonna get buckets put on him, and what's her name gonna get buckets put on from Nurkic. KD gonna be going crazy on Evan Turner.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So KD and what's her name gonna balance out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Then CJ McCollum and Clay gonna balance out. So
Yeah.
it's just more the fact of if Steph let loose, or if he just play hurt, how you know what I'm saying? How he just keep the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be honestly, Draymond might be the deciding factor on that one for the next round.
You know what I think it's
Just
gonna be?
what do you feel? You
I'm rocking Portland. I'm rocking with Portland on that one. I'm rocking with Portland on that one. I'm rocking with Portland on that one. But speaking of the Warriors, for the next matchup, that Warriors Spurs,
Yeah.
we gonna see, and we gonna see it for sure in this first round since they didn't mess around and lucked up. They didn't lucked up and played and let the Spurs and landed in the 7th seed. You know what I'm saying? With no Kawhi, and I know how you feeling
hot take. Kawhi Leonard coming back.
for the first round of playoffs.
He's coming back.
He gonna come back for the
He's coming back.
playoffs.
He's coming back.
Not play no couple of games to get warmed up.
Bro, he's been in New York. You don't know what he been doing. The Spurs don't even know what he been doing.
Man,
He could have been running and doing all that stuff basketball related the entire time. Like, he probably have a hard time gelling with his team, but vengeance will make you play different. You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
love to see that.
Because he know Popovich's system.
I would love to see
You see what I'm
that.
saying? He come back and just start killing them.
That changes a lot of things. That would change a lot of things.
Kill the Warriors off.
That would change everything pretty much.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro,
That
Kawhi
would
gonna
pretty much
come
change
back,
everything
bro.
because LaMarcus has been hooping.
Straight
You know,
hooping.
Draymond has always kind of been an Achilles heel for LaMarcus, but he's been hooping though. They played this year and he's been balling. You know what I'm saying? And
Mano
without,
been hooping too.
you know what? I
All
think
these old school characters been
But
hooping.
just how many problems do you really think the Warriors, if he doesn't come back,
Mm-hmm.
if Kawhi doesn't come back, how many problems do you really think that the Spurs without Kawhi can give the Warriors without Steph?
They'll take a game.
A game,
Maybe.
yeah, and that's what's gonna be crazy. That's what's gonna be
Maybe two.
That's what's gonna be tougher for that second round because that's gonna give Steph more time to rest. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, but I really feel like Kawhi gonna come back. Vengeance.
That would be a storyline of the year, low key.
I'm telling you. Come back and play like ain't nothing happened.
That would be storyline of the year. And he come in and just kill them boys. Because that'll be a wrap for him, low key. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way they've been playing without Steph, the whole dynamic of their squad is different. You know what I'm saying? Their squad isn't built to have KD without Steph. You know what I'm
they
saying?
need them
Like,
both.
Yeah, they need
They
both.
took everybody
They
else
need
away.
both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Draymond doesn't play the same. He can't play the same. Like Clay can't play the same because, like I said, just like with the matchup because the threat of Steph Curry on the floor, it makes everyone be able to move around differently. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
they trying to get Quinn Cook up to speed, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
And you know what? I like Quinn Cook because I
Yeah.
liked him at Duke. I thought he should have played a lot better at Duke. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I thought he could have played a lot better. I thought he had the skill set. So now that he's coming out the D League, he was killing in the D League or G League. So now that he's coming out and hooping, right now I'm like, okay, I can see that. And now he's in a good matchup. I didn't know that him and KD have known each other for a long time.
Okay.
I known him since they was like young.
No, I ain't know.
I had no clue. Yeah,
Nah.
so I'm like, okay, he's like kind of landed in a really ideal position.
Yeah.
Because I know at this point they got to be telling him
That's
to do his
chemistry.
thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. At this point they got to be telling him like, nigga, do your thing, man. Shoot. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Go get your buckets. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he's out there, so he's playing with a little bit more confidence. They're swinging the ball to him because he's hitting.
Yeah.
He's hitting threes too. He put up a little 30 piece in some garbage time, but still though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because he got it. He got the capability. So I think I say that to say I think we're going to see a lot of Quinn Cook in this series, in this first series. I think that's going to be a big determining factor. You know,
How
on
good
the
he
love.
plays.
How good he plays, like just the because you know a lot playoffs come down to a lot the person that the people that we don't expect coming in and giving that push. You know what I'm saying? Without Steph, they're gonna need someone to do that. I don't know if Nick Young fully got it in him. That let go of Omri Caspi. You know, we know what to expect from Iggy. You know what I'm saying? But Quinn coming off the bench and that new young big man they got, Damian James. Cause you know they shorten up the rotation in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna be getting crazy minutes, but they need someone who, when they are getting minutes, they're gonna be adding buckets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think we're gonna see a lot of Quinn. But boy, if Kawhi come back, boy, like I'm gonna be hurt picking the Warriors right now, and then Kawhi come back out of nowhere, cause then I'm like, oh no, I'm changing. Everything's changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's changing. Because the Warriors are like, KD is still getting his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And they're losing. You know what I'm saying? KD is still coming out of games 27, 28, 30. Yeah. He had a 50 piece they lost. He had 40 and they lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, KD's getting his numbers.
Yeah.
So what is it about everyone else that's playing, that's on the floor, that's not? Now the way everyone else is playing, the way they're shooting, the shots they're getting aren't the same because Steph isn't there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's gonna be.
I hate to say it, bro, but I feel like I don't know. I don't think KD know how to lead like that. He know how to assist. He know how to rebound. He know how to pass. He know how to steal. You know how to. You know what I'm saying? He know how to hoop.
Yeah.
I don't think he know how to lead like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he know how to fully lead and get people to buy in, and you know what I'm saying, and let's smack the shit out of everybody.
That would make sense for him wanting to go somewhere and not be the number one. Go somewhere where he didn't have to be the number one like that. He could go be in the team environment.
Probably had to rationalize like LeBron on the same fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, LeBron did lead them to the finals.
Still, yeah.
In his first, you know what I'm saying, 5-6 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He still went to the finals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, he led some misfits there, you know what I mean? But
I feel like KD doesn't even take the attempt to try to lead this team. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got Steve Curry, you got Steph.
You got Steve Curry, you got Steph, you got Draymond. I don't even feel like with KD being the number one option, I don't feel like he feels like this is his team.
I think so.
I don't think he feels that way.
I think that's why he doing all this crazy shit.
And then exactly.
Spazzing on the rest.
Exactly.
Shit.
So
like I understand they on that fuck shit too, but
I heard about a conversation they had when he was talking about when they went to the Hamptons. They went to the Hamptons to talk. And he was talking about a conversation he had with Draymond and Steph, like, how do I fit in on this team? How do I fit in with y'all? And Steph told him, like, look, man, like I'm cool with you being the number one, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, basically saying that he could be the number one.
Yeah.
But it's like Steph Curry just told you that. You know what I'm saying? And now you out here playing like this is not your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still on some like, oh, we really miss Steph. We really miss Steph. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you're gonna miss any player on your team. You're gonna miss
his production.
Guaranteed, you're gonna miss any player on your squad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, they won 73 games without you, KD. You know what I'm saying? Without Steph, y'all won 58.
I lost a gang of glue guys.
I lost a gang of glue guys, yeah. But it's like y'all got KD, Clay, and Draymond Green.
Yeah.
And not terrible bench players. Like, what are we chalking these L's up to? I would love to hear it. To be honest with you, like, are they trying to play this LeBron thing now, where they don't care about regular season? They don't care about regular season. They don't care about beating everybody anymore. They don't care about winning every single game anymore. Because that used to be their hype. Their hype used to be, we want to win every single game.
They broke the record and won. I mean, they broke the record and lost.
You know what
I'm saying? I think that's probably what killed their spirits. It's like there's no point of trying to strive for that record. When we broke the record and lost, like, the point was to break the record and win. Like, if they would have did that, them niggas probably would have won 80 games, you know what I'm saying? Tried to go, like, they would have tried to go for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything probably would have played the same way if they would have won the chip, and then they added KD, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they for sure would have been on KD neck even harder. It's like, they was on them as bad as like, oh, they niggas beat you and da-da-da, but then they was still like, oh, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost to the Cavs. Like, you know what
so even though y'all won,
that's why the motherfuckers, like, people changed their tune after they just won last season. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, KD the best because he was in finals MVP. It's like,
he did.
LeBron had to worry about a lot of niggas
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? Like, I don't understand why people think like Kevin Love's playing defense. Like LeBron or even Kyrie. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. To be real, and KD did kill. KD did torch, but it's like you're KD and you're on the Warriors, so how are you not going to? Like, obviously, you're gonna just be torching. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors low key play the same way they do. Low key, Steph didn't show up for a game. Clay didn't show up for a game. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they had KD and he was just killing, and he was like, "Nah, LeBron, not this time." You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way KD was playing. LeBron still hooped. LeBron was still balling, but it's like, bro, like. I just have seen these boys twice in the finals now, back to back, and now y'all want to add KD. Now I'm guarding KD basically.
Yeah.
You know, so like y'all they got the credit for that finals. You know what I'm saying? KD's a champion, but come on, bro.
Yeah, that shit still shaky. It's shaky to me. It's like y'all was so nice. Like, bro, you came to this team because you fit the system. I get it. Like, I'm not criticizing you for that at all. Like, I'm not criticizing you for none of this shit. But it's like. No, actually, no, I am. I'm criticizing for this man for saying, like, making it seem like it wasn't the fact of you got Steph, that you got Clay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, Draymond doing
like
all this
you
dirty
literally
work,
went to the best team.
Yeah.
The best team. And it's like, yeah, and took a pay cut to go. So it wasn't even about the money.
Yeah.
It literally was not even about the money.
It was about the ring.
It was about the ring.
And we all know that.
Like, period.
It's cool. Like
it's cool. It's cool. You can say that to LeBron too about him going to Miami.
You can say that about a lot of players.
You can say that about a lot of players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on that. But then don't say and make it seem like that's not what it is.
Don't flat. Yeah.
Like, that's the problem I got. Don't make it seem like that's not what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Like, you came, you hoop, you did your thing, you put in the work, y'all put in the work, y'all won. Congratulations. Nobody doubting that.
Yeah.
But don't make it seem like that's not what it was.
Man, you acted like you was in your 15th, 16th, 17th year. You getting vet minimums to go to the squad, you know what I'm saying? You like, nah, which you know what? I can't even knock him for the simple fact I know KD's getting money elsewhere.
Yeah.
I know he's getting stupid money
Yeah,
elsewhere.
2 lines of shoes and Nike.
He's getting stupid money elsewhere. So it's like I could take a pay cut from my NBA team because I'm good over in so many other areas. So it's like okay, you're not chasing the money from the team. You know what I'm saying? You already got a dumb contract probably like with OKC. You know what I'm saying? You got in the max deal with OKC. You know what I'm saying? So you could take a little pay cut now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, boy, don't flex. Now you out here flexing on some like, well, all right, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, look, don't be mad when we say something, KD. That's all it is. Like that's been low-key one of his biggest things this year, getting all these texts. We ain't never seen KD just getting texts out here like this. Now he just on some like
it's frequent, no.
Yeah, now he just out here like now he just roughneck, like riding like don't say nothing to me type. And it's like KD.
My nigga said you want the DC nigga? Here goes the DC nigga. That's what he said.
Real talk. Real talk.
That's pretty much what
he came out of college real mild mannered, you know what I'm saying, real laid back, real reserved. And you know what I'm saying, and Cat still pressed the issue with him. Which now that you bring that up actually I can almost not knock him. Cause I'm sure Cass is really pressing the issue with him. I'm sure he's trying to hear it, but I'm like KD, dog. It comes with the prize, bro. It come with it. We'd have talked about any move that you made. You know what I'm saying? We'd have scrutinized any move you made. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you came to the best team, the team that just won 73 games, the team that just beat y'all in the finals, came back and beat y'all 3-1. They lost the chip, but the team that just beat y'all just won 70, just broke the record for the most games won in the season. Best team in basketball history. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go put yourself on that squad? And now they didn't get to keep the same people because they had to restructure.
Yeah,
but you put yourself with the core, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I said what I said. Where are we talking about these L's, man? I'm not trying to hear. I don't want to hear no excuses for these L's. I'm not trying to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all getting blown out by 30 by Utah because they got some sherbet orange jerseys on in the court and they was blending in with the court. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are these L's coming from? Like, and you telling me if they finna drop one to the Spurs? I can see them only dropping one to the Spurs without Kawhi, for real. And that's why I say they lucked up so crazy, because they really, like, I thought they was gonna end up playing OKC. You know what I'm saying?
The other play OKC was a wrap. It
Man,
was out in the first round.
Rap ski, boy. It was a wrap.
was out in the
Even
first
without
round.
Andre Roberson. Without Andre Roberson, that was going to be the matchup that killed him. And I ain't talked to our partner Jordan yet, but shout out to Jordan. I ain't talked to him yet, but I just told him about, like, boy, they not the OKC is going to be a problem for y'all without Steph. It don't matter that they ain't got Andre. Like, that's basically the matchup right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Andre might have guarded Clay because Russ might have wanted to guard Steph. You know what I'm saying? But still, though.
Russ love guarding that nigga, man.
Yeah. He get physical, boy.
Yeah.
And it's like, who's finna guard Russ? Like, I mean, see, now they're not even finna play. Like, now they don't have the point guard. Now they got, like, you ain't finna tell me Quinn Cook is finna guard Russ. They just finna put Clay on him guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So then who's gonna guard Draymond?
Watson ain't gonna fill up. Cook. I just thought about it.
Who?
Murray. Deontay Murray. He
can't shoot
up,
like that, though.
He's still gonna fill that nigga up, boy.
I think he's gonna do his thing. I think he's gonna do his thing.
Just think about it. And they still got Danny Green.
Even Patty, too.
Patty Mills, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Spurs might could get two.
He got Powell.
And LaMarcus
I think Powell gonna get Draymond in foul trouble, bro.
I think LaMarcus and Powell is gonna give Draymond and Zaza problems.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're gonna give them problems. To be honest with you.
Because Draymond be getting in foul trouble.
He can't guard both of them, and and Lamar and Zaza can't guard both of them either.
He can't guard either one of them.
Yeah, basically. So that's what's like. So yeah, that's gonna be. I can see them getting 2 games, and I don't know if that's gonna 7. No, I doubt it.
But 2 games without him. I'm saying 2 games without him. With him, they lost.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. I could guarantee that almost. Even without him playing no games, if Kawhi come back, I think still without Steph, that's a wrap for y'all.
So I'm saying, all right. So you go 6 with the Spurs. All right, the Warriors move on. You got to face. So you agree the Warriors going?
Without Kawhi, yeah. Without Kawhi, yeah.
I still feel like Kawhi coming back, but I'm gonna give it to him.
Bro, that's too much speculation. I can't speak on that.
Like I said, I'm gonna let him have it, but nigga, I still feel like Kawhi coming back. I mean, I got a strong gut feeling that Kawhi coming back, but I could be wrong. Could be indigestion. Anyway, yeah.
If Kawhi comes back, he's just gonna kill the Warriors overall.
Yeah.
He's gonna. I'm afraid of what he's gonna try to do to just Zaza. I feel like he's just gonna try to embarrass Zaza some kind of way. Elbow to the back of the head. Like, that's what I would do personally. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, especially at my height. You see Chris Paul be jumping up on niggas' backs. What? Man.
The Spurs need a Gerald Green.
Yeah. Gerald Green ain't let enough Fugazi go down.
Nah. Because if Gerald Green would have been there last year, I feel like you would have probably got them hands put on. He'd have got them.
On the Spurs?
Yeah.
Oh, what? He'd have took that suspension.
Yeah.
He'd have took that suspension.
Gladly. He'd probably had to get escorted out the court. Off because I was like, you probably been putting hands on him.
Yeah, he'd have pushed him. If he ain't just straight, just sleep.
Nah, I think you'd have just slapped him because he hurt the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just bingy. Because he never showed.
I feel like he'd have got off the bench too to go hit him too.
Yeah.
Like he'd have came off the bench in all warm up still to go.
Before Pop even looked up to see where Gerald at, Gerald been over there. Like he'd have been like on Kawhi, like God damn. Everybody been like on Kawhi, like God damn. Gerald already over there, like let me see that.
Boy, man, did you see the clip when he pushed old boy from Minnesota? After he pushed Chris Paul down, he pushed him into that front row. Those white people was like, the white people was so shook.
I've never.
They was tripping like, not even. Oh my goodness. Oh man, they was tripping, boy. In Minnesota too. They was in Minnesota. Them Minnesotans. Boy, they was in there tripping. Man, oh my gosh. I would love to see Kawhi come back and just kill the Warriors.
Yeah, me too. Man.
And just end their season in the first round.
That wouldn't be sweet revenge.
Oh man, that would be the greatest summer in the Bay.
Right.
That would be the greatest summer in the Bay.
Nobody be talking about basketball. It'll move on to the football.
Yep, it'll go straight to football.
Go
straight to football quick.
Ooh.
With the quickness.
We'll
go straight to football. And I like baseball. You know what I'm saying? I low key peep into baseball, but it'll go straight to football talk. That'd be a sweet, blissful, quiet summer in the Bay.
Yeah.
Because if the Warriors, if these Warriors, boy, because they're getting there, because of how this thing done lucked up now. If they mess around and get to like, I don't think they're gonna be. If they see us in the conference finals, I don't think they're gonna beat us. But say on some fugazi, they luck up and play the Spurs. The Spurs who are depleted already, you know what I'm saying? Because so the best matchup that they could have had for the Warriors, you know what I'm saying, in the first round, beat the Spurs, get Steph back. They riding momentum. Beat Portland. You know, James and Chris do whatever. They fall off. They shrink in the conference finals. They ride in, boom. They smack the Warriors. We're gonna talk about what comes out the East. But if these Warriors mess around and come up on another final, on back-to-back finals, back-to-back rings, with Steph being hurt in the first round,
You're gonna be sick.
that's not a summer I'm looking forward to.
You're gonna be sick.
I'm gonna be very real with you. And I'm no hater. But I am on the under. But I'm no hater though.
No, you're a hater.
Look, because I'm not a hater, I'm just like, I'm a realist, and I feel like these cats is not realists.
No, they delusional. They all delusional.
delusional.
And they helping them out by winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like, but I mean, I guess, okay, I give you that, and y'all winning. But that's why I'm like, okay, I
It's
gave
like
it to
they
you.
not even understanding how they winning. Like, they getting it. You know what I'm saying? You winning, so it sounds weird if we just leave it like that.
I gave it to them when they was winning. I
Yeah.
gave it y'all yours. That's why I want to hear something when y'all losing. What do y'all got to say?
Nothing.
What do y'all got
There's
to
nobody
say?
saying anything.
They don't got nothing to say. They talk about they really been hurt like that. Like, first off, no one's really had a major injury like that on the Warriors.
Yeah.
Like, they've had injuries throughout the season consistently at different time periods. There was another. Then they had that brief moment where since Steph got hurt, because he just came back, all their all-stars were gone, you know what I'm saying, Draymond. But Draymond and KD came back within a couple games, you know what I'm saying? Like, these is not major injuries. Like, they're nagging injuries that have been going on that everybody's dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear this injury talk. Like, you ain't lose nobody for the year.
True that.
You ain't lose nobody for the year.
True.
Teams are playing with members of their squads gone for the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And trying to play. Spurs, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? Like OKC. Like major injuries. I'm not trying to hear this injury talk. Like y'all talk about, and this has been the thing the Warriors always have kind of been able to have, that they haven't had injuries like that. So now this year they've had nagging injuries throughout the season that's caused them to lose an extra couple games. You know what I'm saying? So now they're like, oh no, we've been hurt. We were hurt. They gonna do all that talking. Oh no, we were hurt. No. You ain't lose nobody for no whole year and had to make do. You know what I'm saying? No key piece. Like Cats be losing starters. You know what I'm saying? Cats be losing starters for the year and trying to make do. Warriors still have yet to feel that, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hear nothing else about it. Like, look, Steph, y'all lost Steph for the first round like 2 years ago when y'all won and came back. You know what I'm saying? And he came back in the second round again and was killing. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all can't be that shook that y'all lost Steph, especially now that y'all playing the Spurs.
It is what it is.
I don't want to hear this injury talk. That's okay. I'm sorry. I had to get that right now. You know, we live out here, man. Yeah. I got nowhere else to talk about it.
Well, but yeah, back to the top. Rockets versus Thunder.
But boy, you give me something. As you know, I'm going with it. Because Andre Robertson is gone.
Yeah.
He's gone for the year.
Yeah. I mean, Paul George guarding James Harden.
We're too deep though. The OKC still don't got no bench. They still don't got no bench.
That's the only thing that's gonna probably save y'all. Because Russ might go Iron Man and not get off the floor.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
What you mean good luck?
Good luck for
he did it
7
last year. He had nobody. So
And
understand
they lost in the first round.
True, but he made it. He made it to playoffs.
They lost
That's
in the
an
first round.
accomplishment.
They
He
was the
had
AFC.
nobody.
They was the AFC and they lost in the first round. They had Victor Oladipo and they had Steven Adams
Victor
still.
Oladipo was a ghost, and Steven Adams Ben was on vacation.
What? What you mean?
Last year, Steven Adams didn't do shit.
He's looking a lot better this year, but
this
he
year
had
is not last year, and I'm
he
telling
had
you what Russ
specs
had
of
to go
this
deal with.
last year too. How was it Russ getting these triple doubles? If who is he passing
Bruh,
it to?
Okay, so if you get in the triple double, you can have everybody have 2 points, and that can give you 10 assists.
Yeah, you can, but that was not the case.
I mean, yeah, but Steven Adams only got 4, so that's only 2 assists from him.
You tripping.
Victor Oladipo
I'm
has
not
some
trying to get
points
into
like
it
that,
right
bruh.
now.
Come
I'll
on.
look up Steven's stats right now. I know he was averaging 10 probably.
Probably not.
Probably
Not
double
last season.
digits. Bruh, you can't. I'm not trying to hear
I feel
that.
like he was averaging like 8, bruh. Like
8 points, and when now he's averaging one like 15, and he's not in the running for. He's not in the
Bro,
running
the way
for,
they was talking like his drop off, because I didn't look at his stats. Like, I'm talking from the side of my fucking shit. Like, I didn't look at none of his stats. I have no information here. I am just speaking strictly what I feel.
what I see. That's the eye test.
Pretty much. I mean, the little bit I did see him, you know what I'm saying?
Man, hold on, bro.
The few
got
games
the
I
stat.
did see him last season, he didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear all these people on you know what I'm saying, TV and everything talking about he had a bad year. It's like, the games I saw him, he didn't do a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Enes Cannon was doing more than him, and then they traded his ass.
Man, see, they had Enes Cannon last year. What you talking about?
He was getting most of the points.
Enes Cannon was getting like a good 18
He was
and
getting,
12.
that's what I'm saying. He getting most of the points. So if he getting 18 and he a big man, he ain't going to get his own fucking buckets. Russ giving him points. 18, that's 9 assists right there.
Yeah. Steven Adams last year averaged 11.3
Bruh, all right, cool. We barely averaged 10.
and 7 rebounds. What do you mean they averaged 11?
He's 7 feet tall, averaging 7 rebounds.
7.7, yeah.
And your point guard had how many? 11?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong?
But Russell just averaged more rebounds than him this year as well.
Bruh, okay, this year,
And he had 14 and 9 this year.
All right, that's closer to 10? 9 what? 9 flat or 9?
9 flat, yeah. 9 flat.
Like, come on, that's closer to 10. Like, we can accept that. 9 rebounds a game, that's acceptable. That means most of your games you had 10, and then you had a few games you ain't had that many.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right,
And
cool.
Russell just fucked around and had 18 rebounds the other day.
He had 20 last night.
No, he didn't.
He had 20 and he had 16 assists. No, he had 20 and 12 assists.
25, 10, and 10.
He had 20 rebounds.
He had 20 rebounds yesterday?
Yeah. That's what made him break the shit. He had 20 rebounds.
Once he heard, because they gave him a number. Oh, yeah, 6 points, grabbed 20 rebounds.
Nigga
These
had
niggas is
6
probably clearing
points.
out, like, go get it,
Bro,
Russ.
it was one he was boxing out Melo. He didn't realize because he was boxing out one of the Nuggets.
Yeah.
And then he the dude slipped it and he ended up boxing out Melo. You know what I'm saying? So it was,
wow.
and then he realized he grabbed the ball, pushed up court, didn't even realize he was boxing out Melo.
Man, bro.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
Because this what they did. This when I knew he was gonna beat that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When they said it was like maybe like 6-7 games left,
Yeah.
they was like all he needs is 41 rebounds
Yeah.
to average a triple double. Once they threw that number out, I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah, he probably
It was a wrap.
law averages, man.
I was like, all he needs is 41 rebounds,
Yeah.
and there's like 6 games left.
Yeah.
Like all he need, and so he doesn't even have to grab 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh no, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. It was a wrap. But as soon as I heard that number, I was like, oh, he really probably finna break that hoe.
Yeah.
So, but I say that to say still, he's still not finna. There's still problems. There's still problems with them boys over here in H-Town. Like I said, Gerald Green is not letting none of that go down, boy. Gerald Green not letting none of that go down, boy. And we
So
finna
Gerald
get
Green
Luke
clever like that to you? Gerald Green clever like that to you?
Excuse me. Nah, I ain't saying that, but I'm saying though, this is what you're not realizing because we're not in the city. You're not realizing the magic that the Rockets are riding on right now. You know what I'm saying? You're not realizing the magic that the Rockets are riding on right now. Houston Astros just won the World Series last year. The Houston Astros just won the World Series. The Texans were looking stupid nice. And luck bit them. The bad luck hit them. You know what I'm saying? They franchise quarterback went down. If he wouldn't have went down, boy, them Texans was finna be killing. And now we come back to the Rockets, who were already balling last year. They got Chris Paul in the offseason. Excuse me. They added Chris Paul in the offseason. Got Mike D'Antoni, who's just letting them run, just letting them go, straight shooting, running, clipping. We all out here triggering. That's what we do. This is run and gun basketball. They hooping like in the rec. You know what I'm saying? And the extra little piece of the extra little sugar on top. You know what I'm saying? Gerald Green from Houston. Man, been a traveling man in the league. Been on all kinds of teams. Never played for Houston though. Now he's playing for Houston, balling, hitting game winners, trigger straight up. Boy, it's a magic. It's a buzz in Houston right now. Boy, it's magic. It's the first seed. First seed. When the last time the Rockets had the first seed?
90 something.
Man, bro,
94,
it's buzz.
94,
It's magic in Houston right now. And after the hurricane, and they try to hit him with the hurricane. It don't matter. It's good. Hit him with the hurricane. The Astros gonna come out and win that thing, and the Rockets is next. And Houston's going up. All that money that was just lost in the hurricane is coming right back to H-Town because both of our major sports teams just won the titles. And Houston, boy, it's finna be going up.
Based on your logic, that means Philly's supposed to win this year.
No, Philly ain't had nothing bad like that happen to him. Not no major disaster.
They had all them little girls getting kidnapped.
Oh,
they
my
had
gosh.
Hurricane Sandy.
First off, Philly is not the only place where girls is getting
it was
kidnapped.
DC. It was Philly, DC, and it was like all the area.
Okay, so you just named so Philly was not the only
Philly
place.
was one of the cities.
Okay, so I just said multiple cities. So
True, I agree with you.
Okay,
but I'm just saying,
next. No major disasters, and I'm sorry about those girls, but next, no major disasters are coming to Philly. You know what has come to Philly? The same bad luck that they've been having. So now that
they just won the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, they did just win the Super Bowl, but they lost their franchise.
I mean, based on your logic.
No, what that got
You
to
talking
do with
about?
anything?
I mean, they had a hiatus for the Super Bowl. They won that. You talking about the Houston?
That's not based
you
on
talking
my-
about the Houston what? Astros?
Yes.
Assholes? Fuck boys?
Astros.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck them
Astros.
niggas, man.
Astros.
Straight up.
Now,
the
they ain't
niggas-
my squad, but they won it, though. Texas, though, representing.
Who gives a fuck about them niggas?
But that's not even the same logic. Just because they lost their quarterback, they had Nick Foles. Nick Foles was the best
You
backup
didn't believe
QB.
Nick Foles gonna do this shit.
I was not asleep. I was just like, they just got to beat Tom. All they had to, and they barely
So,
beat him like that. But
You thought this motherfucker was going to the Super Bowl. You think you thought they was gonna beat the Vikings #1 defense in the league? You just knew that was gonna happen.
I didn't really know. I never really.
You
thought
say
the
all you had to
Vikings
do is
was
beat Tom.
nice.
Like nigga, the Vikings
I'm
had the
talking about
#1 defense in the NFL last season.
But the Vikings barely beat the Saints too, though. But look.
Anyway,
The thing.
yeah, fuck
They,
that shit.
but this,
yeah.
they not riding the same. It ain't the same sparkle. But look, they got a little bit of it. Philly got a little bit of it. But you know what? You know where it stops though. Their team making it to the playoffs the first time, making a franchise record 16-game win streak the first time, because franchise record wins. You know what I'm saying? That's what Philly got right now. They don't got no championship run in them. They not ready for that.
Anyway,
They don't got no championship run in them right now. That's not the buzz Philly's riding right now. Their buzz is gonna stop probably at the second round of the playoffs, and you'll see why once we get over to the East.
yeah, but
H-time against OKC. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. They not finna stop them. They played a couple times this year. It's been good games both ways. But man, I don't know what
I'm trying to
tell you.
think outside of Clint Capella and Chris Paul, who's your defensive players?
T. Reeves? PJ Tucker?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, both of them. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. I completely forgot they was on the team.
I'm about to say, like, we got defense now.
I'm only thinking like, okay, T. Reeves guard Melo, right?
PJ Tucker gonna guard Melo in the post. No,
right.
try to post up something.
You're right.
Melo
PJ Tucker guard him, and then Paul George.
and TV's gonna be on Paul George.
Yeah, but he gonna get straight filled up.
He gonna do a little bit.
He
He's gonna get filled up.
He gonna get
But
filled
Melo
up.
is not gonna do nothing like that though.
PJ
Melo's only
Tucker, now
catching
that's the
threes.
one because the way he's been playing all season. So I'm on the fence. At first I had confidence because I know what he's capable of. Like now I'm still like on the fence because I know what he's capable of.
PJ been playing this season.
But
Hitting
like
threes,
I said, I know what Melo
clamping.
capable of.
Come on, boy, stop.
You
that.
know what Melo capable
I do know
of.
what Melo capable.
This
of,
is like
but
his
he
first
is-
bad years like this, like in the NBA period. Like his
Yeah.
rookie year wasn't even this bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no, for sure. Like lost some averaging more points, but why is he's gonna turn out? He's gonna start playing better in the playoffs.
I
Why?
mean, he probably his home life probably spilling over to his real life.
It
right
might
now.
be. So that's,
probably
and,
why
it's
he's
gonna,
not
and you
bad.
know what? It's gonna keep spilling into the playoffs.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna just see him throw the man like that, bro.
Okay.
We'll see after game one, but right now, like, I might have to agree with you.
Look, Melo.
I might have to agree with you.
Look, I'm not saying Melo's gonna be a ghost. It's not gonna be enough though,
I might have to agree with
because
you.
Melo's not guarding nobody.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you.
Look,
I mean, yeah,
and it's gonna be a great. And they don't have a bench.
yeah.
They
Not
don't have a
strong enough
bench. The bench is not strong enough. We still got Eric Gordon coming off the bench, Gerald Green coming off the bench, Joe Johnson coming off the bench.
Yeah.
It's problems, bro. It's problems. I don't even know who the backup point guard is.
Fuck it.
It's problems. We're deep, man.
Yeah.
We're
it's
deep.
all good. Well, we'll take the Rockets.
Man, it's time. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Put the Rockets on there now. Now we got the Blazers versus Warriors.
Man, I would love to just be on the hot take with it and say the Blazers. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the Blazers to win. But like I just said though, the Warriors are kind of lucking up and getting Steph back in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of
You
Steph's
think
gonna
he
come
coming
back.
back?
They said missed the first round. The first round is gonna last some games. Like okay, if they luckily get back past them at 4-1, that's even more time off. You know what I'm saying?
Not particularly. Not if the Pelicans don't play how they supposed to. If the Pelicans don't play and it's just AD playing how he play, Blazers gonna smack him quick.
But I think the Pelicans are gonna play though.
We'll see, but like I said,
I think
just
that's
see a
why I say
number of
I think
games.
it's gonna go to that 6th game and it's gonna be like they go up 3-1 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go up 3-1 and they get like a W. They get like a little 1 W to keep some resemblance of some. You know what I'm saying? And then Portland finish them off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's really all the Spurs. That's the only hope the Spurs really got in them. To be honest with you, to be very honest with you, that's all the hope they got in them. Is that they can, get one. They get one in down there in San Antonio, and try to resemble a little bit of something, riding pop, coaching ability. You know what I'm saying? Them just having such an on-point system and the way they play together. You know what I'm saying? They get that second one. So it's like if both of those series go 6 games, that next round is a lot more interesting.
Okay.
To be honest, but it's like
Because everybody else gonna be
Look,
worn down.
they've been
and Steph ain't
saying-
gonna be integrated yet.
I just highly doubt. I'm just highly
You know
doubting that.
everything, but it's like,
I'm highly doubting that they're gonna push that for much further back. You know what I'm saying? If it gets to the second round, they're gonna push them back game by game maybe. So it's like, that begs the question: how much do they play him in that first game? You know what I'm saying?
if they even play him at
In the
all.
playoffs, you know what I'm saying? That's like I just said, he came back before and was killed. You know what I'm saying? After a round. You know what I mean? So it's gonna
But
be.
didn't he come back in the middle of that round? Like it was like game 3 when he
Yeah,
came back,
he did. He did come back in the middle of that. Oh, you're right. You're
came out
right.
game 3.
He did come back in the middle of that series. He did.
And if he didn't, it would have been out of there.
yeah, it'd have been a lot tougher for them. Wasn't that against Portland?
I'm pretty sure.
I think that was against Portland. I don't know. Seeing the way Damon and them been playing, I would love to go out on the limb and pick Portland in that second round, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
To be very honest with you. Because you know what? And I just heard the GM say this. I can't think of the GM's name right now, but he just said this exact thing in an interview where he was like, a lot of these teams that we played in years past, where we swept them out, you know what I'm saying? We're not the same team and they're not the same team. You know what I'm saying? He was like, a lot of these teams have a lot more better chances of beating us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot more equipped, you know what I mean? Like than in years past.
Yeah.
And then now the way, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you're very right. A lot of these teams, the Spurs was the best possible option for them, the best possible outcome for them to play in the first round. Because any of these other teams would have gave them legitimate problems.
Bro.
The Spurs' problems are up in the air right now with how much they can give them.
Yeah.
Every other team would have gave them legitimate problems. The Pelicans just beat the Warriors in one of these last couple games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what you think?
Steph come back, they gonna win.
Yeah, I can't knock him on that. Even if he comes back in Game 3, I gotta think KD could be enough. You know what I'm saying?
One of them games.
Yeah, I think KD could be enough.
I can see Dame taking one in Oakland.
I could too, but if it's like it depends on which game in Oakland it is. If it's an early game in Oakland, that's a little bit different series. But because it's like they'll take one in Oakland, but as soon as they take one in Oakland, the Warriors are probably gonna go take the next one in Portland. You know what I'm saying? That's where they lose it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So say they take Game 2 in Oakland, You know what I mean? Portland, and they go
lose
to
game 3.
lose game 3. And then they say they get Steph back in game 3, lose game 3. In game 4, now Steph got a game under his legs. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might fuck around lose that game too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all go a little bit harder though because it's like, okay, now they got Steph back. We seen now they got a game back, so like, man, we can't lose both games at home.
Yeah.
Y'all go a little bit harder. 2-2. They going back to Oakland and winning. You know what I'm saying? Game 5. You know what I'm saying? And now Steph got 3 games under his belt. And going back to Portland on that game 6 is gonna be tough. And I can see that series going 7 games, to be honest with you, just off the strength that Steph is coming off an injury, and because of how well the boys is playing.
Yeah.
But still, though, the way that sound like to me don't end up them being winning. They got to go get 2 games in Oakland.
Yeah.
Boy, LeBron been the only one to do it.
Yeah.
LeBron been the only one to do it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna take the Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't say this for real. I'm gonna take the Warriors.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take them.
And so that's what we
Thank you.
expected. Warriors,
Yeah.
Warriors and H-Town and the Rockets in the finals.
But with Steph back and fully integrated, the buck stops here for you niggas.
Nah, I'm not trying to hear that.
The buck stops right here for the Houston Rockets. We're gonna go ahead and park the bus.
That's
Get
gonna
on
be
the
a
fuck
couple
out.
games. That's gonna be a couple games under him. That's gonna be a couple games under him. But we basically fully equipped for the Warriors at this point. We got the defense and we got the scoring.
Yo.
And the Warriors still don't got the bench. The Warriors still don't got the bench. When we beat them in the season series this year.
Y'all ain't got the bench to match up with they big man on their bench. Because Steph back, Quinn Cook goes to the bench.
But the only big men that
They
they
got,
got. First
Sean
off, what do you mean?
Livingston,
Like they big men ain't
Swaggy.
getting buckets like that. Kevin Looney
Bell?
or Bell's not getting buckets like that. Stop that.
He will though. That's what I'm saying.
Man, Joe Johnson came back for fuck around and guard. PJ Tucker fuck around and guard Bell. You know what I'm saying? Off the bench.
PJ Tucker could guard Bell, but I feel like after one getting him dunked on, PJ Tucker morale gonna be a wrap. For
No, he a goon. He's a bulldog out there. He's not worried about none of that. PJ Tucker ain't an athletic dude, so I know he done been dunked on.
Scuff his shoes.
He done been dunked on. Hey, look, he got 2 pairs of whatever shoes he's wearing anyway.
True, I know.
You know, so he not even worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So
Just
nah,
fucking joking, but
yeah.
whatever.
But nah, he ain't nah, bro. The bench is not enough. Who is gonna tell me who the person is that's gonna be their star to come out? Not the star, but like we already said, we need the player. There got to be players that come up and show out. The outside of the main
Clay
people.
gonna be the defining factor for them.
Well, I mean, we expect Clay to get his 2022.
Okay, so understand this. You gotta understand matchups. Chris Paul is gonna probably match up with maybe Steph. You know what I'm saying? Like not match up, but like cancel each other out. That's what I mean. They're gonna cancel each other out. Durant and Harden gonna cancel each other out. Who y'all got to cancel out Clay?
Hey, Ryan Anderson can get some buckets.
You fucking high right
Eric
now.
Gordon?
Please.
Eric Gordon?
Please.
Eric Gordon can't get 20?
Please.
Eric Gordon can't get 20? See, this is where you stop.
But here's the thing.
But look, okay.
Eric Gordon can't get 20, but can Eric Gordon go get 30
Look,
or 40?
He can get 30. But
Clay
look,
can do both of those.
But look, this is the thing, though. And this is where it comes down to. That's where their scoring stops. Steph, KD, Clay. No one else on the squad is giving them more than 10. And the only person that might do it is Draymond. You get lucky if Sean Livingston do it. You get lucky if Iggy do it. You get lucky if David West do it. No one else is guaranteed giving them more than 10 buckets every single game. But you know what is going to happen? Eric Gordon might only get 15, 16 points. But Ryan Anderson going to get 15 or 16 too. And Gerald Green going to get like 12. And Joe Johnson going to get like 8.
Ryan
and PJ
Anderson
Tucker
points
going to
not
get a couple
guaranteed.
threes.
Ryan Anderson points not guaranteed.
The way the Rockets play, yes, they are. He's getting threes open.
They're not guaranteed.
Deep threes. Bro, they all shoot threes. Everyone's getting threes up.
Yeah, I know.
T. Reeves is going to get a couple buckets. We got more points coming from different people than what the Warriors got available to him right now.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. His points are not guaranteed.
Bro.
Let's think about it.
many
The
points he
Warriors got
average
big
this
men that like you said, can't get points. So what they can do? Guard.
No, they can't. They not. What big man is guarding at the 3 like that other than Draymond Green?
Bro,
And
I'm
Bell,
trying to tell
maybe.
you, you gotta understand. They gonna rotate philosophy at that point. Ain't gonna stick to some generic ass. Goddamn, I got Tatan. I got some generic ass motherfucking goddamn system.
Yeah.
They gonna fucking rotate to what they playing.
Bro,
so
we
it's
still
like,
got Nene coming off the bench. We still got Tariq Black coming off the
I feel
bench.
you. I feel you.
Nene been energized this year.
I feel you.
Ryan
The foreigners
Anderson-
gonna cancel each other out. The foreigners gonna cancel each other out. So let's.
What foreigner is canceling out Nene? Zaza?
Possibly.
Man,
Because they're going to try to
man,
play strongman ball. That's what they're going to be trying to do. They're going to be trying to body up.
Yeah, Ryan Anderson only averaged 9 points this year.
Oh, man. You talking about getting 15. Fuck out of here.
38% from the three, 43% overall. Boy.
So most of his percentage is from the three-point line. Okay.
Look, he gonna get some buckets.
So most
though.
of his percentage.
He'll get some threes.
Meaning he's shooting all of his shots from the three-point line. He ain't really shooting no damn twos.
T. Reeves averaged 12.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? What about Clint? Clint is getting more buckets than every big man on the Warriors.
I say he's gonna be the defining factor for that.
Clint is getting
Like
more
I feel
buckets
like
than
y'all
everybody
gonna
on the
win. I
Warriors.
feel like y'all gonna win.
14 and 10, 14 and
If
11.
them niggas is not playing well.
Look, but
That's it, bro. Like that's all I can see. Like now, I'm like I had to think about it earlier. Like I was with you before, but now I had to think about it.
Joe Green been
from
averaging
earlier.
12 a game this year.
Bruh, I hear you, bruh.
Bro,
I hear you,
we
bro.
got buckets coming.
I
We got
feel
buckets
you.
coming for these boys, man.
I feel you,
That's
bro.
the thing, bro. This is what the Warriors was riding. Their depth of bench.
True.
This is what they've been riding.
I ain't hearing no strength in numbers in a minute.
I ain't seen no shirts,
Nothing.
nothing like that, boy. They strength is in 4. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they might get rid of Draymond.
no way.
I mean, that's the rumor going around. But anyway, yeah, bro.
I don't even want to start to think about who would be the best option to get rid of.
They probably not gonna re-sign Swaggy.
Oh, nah, he ain't do enough this year. Especially if they don't win.
They probably don't bring back David West. They gonna let his ass go.
David West was solid. He had a solid stretch in him, though. He's just older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. The buck stops here. For you.
Nah, bro, I'm taking H-Town still, bro. You can't. The bench, bruh. I just gave you
I hear
9
your
guys.
bench, but I'm trying to think like.
I just gave you 9 guys, and I just told you the Warriors don't even look. If one of them dudes that I just named off gets 10, guaranteed the second one ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's damn near guaranteed. The second one of them cats is not.
Yeah.
You 2 guys off our bench is gonna get double figures.
Yeah.
2 guys is gonna get double figures off the bench. That's, bruh, come on. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. And if
Yeah.
you don't get double figures, one is gonna get 15 and another get 9. You
So,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, come on, bro. And our big man is gonna get more points than every big man they got.
So you telling me Chris Paul gonna get his first Western Conference? That's what you saying? James Harden gonna get his second.
They've never had a team like this. They've never been on a team like this together. And they've never, them individually. Well, okay, James Harden and Loki had a team with the OKC. They went to the
I was about to
finals.
say, like,
But even James says he's never been on a team where they gel like this. James has been saying himself since the summer it's been like match made in heaven. Like this has been the matchup I've been like the collaboration I've been looking for. I gotta take H-Town, man.
You get it. I got you.
You can't tell me they ain't got the Warriors ain't got enough. They got enough, but they don't at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means we need the 30 out of KD. We need the 30 out of Steph. We need the 20 plus out of, yeah. Those are pretty
All
much damn
three
near
of those
guaranteed.
possible.
We need the 20 plus out of Clay. But where the rest of the points coming from though? You know what I'm saying? And we need that every single game.
You think Chris Paul gonna give you that 20 plus every game?
If he's not, he's gonna be feeding cats. He's gonna feed somebody.
And who? I don't know, bro. I don't see
they
T.
got a
Reeves
team.
no more than what he averaging.
But
I don't see
Get
James.
12.
James probably just get his normal, but like I said, I don't see.
They've already won 60 games doing that.
True,
know
but
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
regular season.
Beat
You don't
the
see
Warriors.
teams a few times. You
Yeah.
keep going traveling. You not sitting there just strategizing game in and game out for the same niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's a different field.
so it does come down to not Steph, my fault.
experience.
Chris Paul and James Harden playing. It is
it's
going to come down
experience.
to a lot to them. But both of them are niggas that can go get buckets and feed people.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't leave them 1-on-1 and you can't double team them.
Yeah,
And they're passing niggas.
yeah.
I can when it come down to it, if the other people ain't getting their buckets, I'm comfortable with the fact that my 2 people who are gonna have the ball in their hands the most, you can't guard them by 1-on-1 and you can't double team them.
Yeah.
Period. So there's problems all the way around.
Yeah.
So your only options is to like somebody's gonna get some extra money. There's gonna be some money to go around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it ain't like we can lock in on these 2, you know what I'm saying? No one else could score, you know what I mean? Like and go get a bucket, you know what I'm saying? If we just guard everybody and kind of double off of James, it's like nah, we got And let Joe Johnson get in there and get a little one-on-one action going. Watch, you're going to see some extra time in from Joe, some vet time in the playoffs from Joe Johnson.
He was just there with the Jazz.
That's what I'm saying. We honestly might see Joe Johnson a little bit more than Gerald Green on the under. You know what I'm saying? Like see a Joe Johnson type of matchup with PJ or something like that, or Luke and Bamute or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just so because Joe is out there hitting and he'll get his
know the
one-on-one.
system.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he played with Dan. D'Antoni was his coach.
Last time they went to West Conference Finals.
D'Antoni was his coach. He knows how to play out there, boy. So yeah, man, woo. This is I don't care what no they talking about. It's a different squad this year, and you still ain't told me no answer they got for Clint.
I said they didn't. I said I agree with you. I told you I agree with you. So like I said, I agree with you on the Rockets. You got me because like I said, I was off the train. I was thought about it, like. All of them can go get buckets, but then it's like they ain't really got no bench like that. So I feel.
And I'm calling it right now too.
Yeah.
Just like when I started talking, when I came out here and I was talking about I was a Ravens fan. You know what I'm saying? And every time I sold it to anybody, they was hating my guts. Every single Niners fan, you know what I'm saying? Even a couple of Raiders fans on the low. When I come out with my Rockets championship gear, boy. When I come out with my Rockets championship gear, they're gonna want to stone me. But run up though. They gonna want to. They gonna be sick. They gonna be sick.
Until you get a back-to-back, I don't care.
Oh my gosh! That's it.
I'm rocking my team.
Oh my gosh! It ain't just get one. It ain't get one ring. Now you gotta get a back-to-back, or you ain't even nothing.
You nothing. The Warriors fucked up when they let Kyrie come and slay them, and LeBron put the nail in the coffin. You fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I could still argue with them that they first one they could have lost.
Yeah.
If they want to argue that they could have lost the second, they could have won the second one because of Draymond. They could have lost the first one.
They really shouldn't have made it out of the West Conference Finals, to be honest with you.
The year they lost, yeah, for sure. Really. But look, man.
KD and Russ, they both was on that fuck shit.
Man, that's why KD, man. I like you, dog. Nah, I rock with KD. I like him as a player.
Yeah.
Don't know the man. Don't know nothing about his personality.
Yeah, no.
But you looking a lot like a sucker on more occasions than not this past year. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been able to say that about you, so it's very surprising.
I mean, as an athlete, I know the rest be on that fuck shit, so I can't necessarily say that.
Oh yeah,
like
but I'm not
technicals, but I mean,
nigga,
like
not
on the
even
other shit.
That.
Like the decisions you're making, I guess.
I'm not even talking about the refs.
refs.
I'm talking about the refs. I already know I'm on the Fugazi.
Yeah.
Like I seen Paul George call them zebras the other day on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like that must be a little running joke or something.
Yeah.
Because they do be looking crazy. Like they don't.
They ain't calling shit. They're just out there running.
Yeah, just running around, flailing their arms and stuff. Like, man, bro, stop trying to get the camera on you. they here to watch us. You know what I'm saying? Which, please, oh man. And I feel like every single year in the playoffs I get frustrated with the refs. To be honest with you, I get frustrated every single year, man, with them boys. Oh my gosh. But look, H-Town coming out the West. You heard it. You might not hear it. Look, people still gonna be down this. But you see, I just convinced him, so you better get hit.
All right. Well, that's the Western Conference Finals. Please go check out the Eastern Conference Finals. And also go check out our vibe review and all of our episodes for Experience the Podcast.
Follow Experience the Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe, like you said, for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you can get podcasts, except Spotify, I think.
Yeah, Spotify.
We still got to work on the Spotify one, but don't trip. That one's coming soon as well.
Yeah.
Check out the specs for that one. But yeah, please subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends. You know what I'm saying? Talk back to us. That's what we want. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, peace.